Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians try to escape the horrors of the mists. After hearing the Dr. Deputy's concerning intentions, Tyler and Dell convinced Denton Arthur to program safeguards into the squire's robot body. Shadow Nemesis tried to teach the squire to not kill innocent people unless he was told to, and New Rogue unconsciously destroyed Ivan with his spectral hands and was left feeling even more distraught. As the troupe debated where to rest up, Shadow Nemesis locked himself in a bathroom to feed Shadow Master, leaving Dell to run around and fail to find another bathroom in time. Even I feel a little bad for laughing at that one. But will Dell find replacement pants? I doubt it.
Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft. We're about to record our second episode, which means it is time for me to do a quick recap of what happened in the first one. Our party had a lot of concerns and a lot of plans. Dell and Tyler both returned to talk to Denton Arthur, who had agreed to build a robot body for the Dr. Deputy to allow him to fly and shoot guns, which he had planned to turn on villagers or anyone different than him, he declared. At which point, Dell and Tyler wanted to try to limit the benign evil that was about to become a much more active form of evil and convinced Denton Arthur to adjust the programming of the robot that was being given to the Dr. Deputy. Meanwhile, New Rogue went on a wander to try to find a bigger house where everyone could stay together, and ultimately failed in that goal, realizing that the ruined church was the only option that he could see that was of a more significant scale than just a cottage unto itself. But he also had a challenging but interesting conversation with Ivan the Bat Familiar, where the two really connected to the point where New Rogue tried to pet Ivan the Bat Familiar and killed him, sending him back to the realm from whence he came. And Shadow Nemesis had a long conversation with his squire, Dr. Deputy, about who was allowed to be murdered and who not. That all boiled down to, you gotta ask Shadow Nemesis everything about what to do. And the Dr. Deputy agreed to that as a general plan. Shadow Nemesis also discovered that there was a spooky cottage on a small graveyard behind the burnt-down church that he claimed as his own and named Chateau Nemesis, carving the name into the door. His doll, Dr. Deputy, went around and brought all the friends to the Chateau Nemesis, at which point Shadow Nemesis and the Rig Gang talked. They were worried there wasn't enough space to stay inside this place, so they might find a second house where this could just be Shadow Nemesis's thinking house. But he said he needed to go to the bathroom when his internal symbiote, Shadow Master, reminded him that they were very, very hungry and had not eaten brains or wasted anyone's time in a long time. Shadow Nemesis came up with a clever plan, knowing that this town is often attacked at night, to sneak out and eat the brains of the monsters that are killed by the robots. And then they just decided to waste a little time as like a snack right now. Tyler tried to get Shadow Nemesis out of the bathroom. New Rogue was kind of neutral on the whole thing. And unfortunately, Dell had a vision from ghosts that reassured her that it would be safe to stay in town tonight, but at the same time needed to go to the bathroom herself. And due to the introduction of perspiration, a form of anti-inspiration that I have introduced because Ravenloft can have both nice and terrible things, and one shall never be free of the other. Dell, while needing to go to the bathroom, tried to book it to a neighboring cottage and unfortunately pooped herself. And that was where we ended the episode.
You can't even finish it with a straight face.
Sometimes the narrative consequences of dice are completely insane when you realize how petty our adventures get. No one can say the story isn't grounded. How many times do people poop in Star Trek? Fuck you. This is art.
Fuck you. This is art.
I'll make sure I got all my notes. And I do, which means it is time for us to return to Ravenloft.
It's a prayer.
These hands.
Dell,
Yep.
you experience a tragedy that everyone has experienced at some point in their life, but for you that day is today, and you poop yourself outside the front door of an idyllic cottage inside Protection Town. The door is facing away from your friends. They cannot see you in this moment. You are on the other side of a cottage. They are still at the Chateau Nemesis, scant seconds of sprinting away. What do you do?
Oh, I am feeling not good. It's just let's say it's a terrible feeling, but we take the discomfort and upsetties that come with such a situation and turn it to anger. And I start swearing at the door. but then realize because it's not a creature, I can't cast Vicious Mockery on the door. So then I just pull out the Reality Blade and try to like pick or cut open the door. I need to get to a place where there's running water so I can fix the situation. And if there's a bathroom in here, I'm trying to get in here.
Great. Can you roll me a sleight of hand? This is for your attempt to pick the lock. I will say if you do not, we will just acknowledge that you break the door to get inside.
It's a 19.
You pick that lock so easily. The door springs open. Can you roll me a perception?
Yes. 11.
As you head inside, you glance over your shoulder and see Foreskin standing in the street because they had been kind of wandering through town, pretending to not see you as you like pooped yourself, but they would be available if you wanted help to come help you.
I turn over my shoulder and I say, Foreskin, can you wait and make sure no one comes in here? I might need you to set something on fire in like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, no problem. And Foreskin just walks over and like takes the doorknob in their teeth and pulls the door shut and stands outside.
Okay.
Burn pants.
Yes.
Del, you step inside this idyllic cottage and are shocked to see that there is absolutely no furniture. It is just empty rooms. You search around and find a bathroom with a toilet in it and a sink.
Great.
Great.
There's a sink. I'm going to turn on the water first before I do anything else. Does it have running water?
You turn the knob and no water comes out. You honestly, that thing is not done in this town.
Fuck! Do you think Tyler is like at 120 feet up here when I land away?
Yeah, he's definitely within 120 feet.
Okay, so I point my finger and I cast message with ghosts to Tyler and I just say, "There's no water. Bathrooms don't work. I need pants. I'm having a bad time."
Tyler, you can respond with a message of your choosing.
Where are you?
I'm like, and I just...
Can you cast message again?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's taking all of my ghostly energy, and I cast message again, and I just say, "I'm in the house Foreskin's in front of. It is bad. Do not come in the house."
Okay, I am coming to bring things to fix it. I will not come into the house.
I'm just gonna stand there. I'm gonna walk to the middle of this empty room, and I'm just gonna stand there. And I'm so mad. This is the worst moment of Ravenloft so far. I would rather have been stabbed. We know how to fix that. It's fine.
Yep. So you are standing in the center of a room. Tyler, what is your plan now that you know what is going on? You are standing at the doorway to Chateau Nemesis. New Rogue is outside and Chateau Nemesis is in the bathroom.
New Rogue, can you do a quick inventory check for me? Do you have spare pants or anything that could be pants?
Spare pants. No, all I have, lighter scale mail armor. I have my cape, but
I've got mine
does
too, yeah.
Yeah. Why? Somebody needs pants?
Somebody needs pants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could use your cape and then my cape, and those could be two very long pant legs.
Yeah. Yeah. Or we could just do one of ours as a skirt would be fine, or a kilt kind of thing. We don't need to go two pant legs.
Oh, so it doesn't need to be actual pants. It could be a skirt now?
If you got something that could approximate pants, of some kind, that would be best.
Okay, I'm still putting in this new information that pants and skirts are the same thing or something like that. I'm like, okay. Oh, so just like a covering for the legs. Okay,
clothes that someone could wear. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Here, take my cape.
Okay, and is it? Is this a cape of any kind of magical properties like mine is, or is this a standard cape? I can't remember.
This is just his standard black cape that he got with his dead Hercules outfit.
No, it's just a cape. Just a cape.
Okay.
Why
great.
do you need
Thank
a
you very
magic?
much.
cape?
Nope, just wanted to make sure nothing weird would happen to someone putting it on.
Right. What's going on?
I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
You just hang out, wait for Shadow Nemesis, who is taking forever in there. He said 1 more minute, and it has been a minute.
Oh, I'm going to deal with him. Let me tell you, I'm getting pretty angry here. I'm going to go and deal with him right now.
Well, what? Are you good? Like, we don't need to like fight each other or anything like
No,
that.
no. I just feel like, you were talking with him and everybody's all over the place. I feel like basically if somebody needs to set the law with Shadow Nemesis, it should be me. I have to take up the hero's mantle, and I think this is a good first initial step. Dealing with Shadow Nemesis and getting him out of this room.
Okay. I'll be back in a little bit to see how that's going. And Del will be back a little later after that.
Okay.
Who do I go with?
Oh, buddy, there you are. You're so tiny, you're beneath my view. You just stay with me.
I stay with you, okay.
Yeah, Uncle Juice and his puppet
Evil nephew. Whee!
Yeah. Okay. Let's go
Bye,
talk.
Tyler.
Bye, Ty.
Bye. All right. So hopefully I can see from here where.
Yeah, you can figure out the cottage.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it takes you a little bit of a wander, but you find it. Meanwhile, as Tyler clears view going around a cottage, the Dr. Deputy looks up at you, New Rogue, and says,
It's weird because I have a needle, so I could have helped him make pants, but I'm here with you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, next time, I swear you'll get to use that needle. But
Yeah,
first...
I get to steal a body.
or make pants. That was my idea.
I'll make pants out of a dead body. Woo!
You're so incorrigible. Hey, little fella, I don't know if you heard. I accidentally killed a bat. Did you hear about that? Yeah. So
did the bat do something mean?
No, nothing.
So the bat was innocent?
Very innocent.
You're just like me.
But you can still walk the good path. Anyways, I'm going to go talk with your daddy.
Okay, I'll come with.
Okay.
So you both head into Chateau Nemesis. Tyler, you make your way around a nearby cottage and see Rumpleforeskin standing outside the front door, just clearly blocking it.
Yep. Hey, Rumpleforeskin, I got like a message spell from Del. She needs a hand here. I've got this mundane cloak to maybe fashion as like a skirt or covering of any kind. And I also have my alchemy jug for generating water, because it sounds like the plumbing doesn't work here.
Okay, but did she ask for a cape, or did she...
She specified pants. We don't have pants.
Well, then I mean... Couldn't you just wear the cloak as like a whatever and like give her the pants?
Yeah. I can do that. Yeah. I'm just gonna go behind this grave, I guess. Just give me a second, Rumpleforeskin.
Yeah, I can't close my eyes. I don't have eyelids. I could look another way if you want.
I'm gonna cut the line of sight. Don't worry.
Oh, I wasn't as someone who's just bones. Like bodies are bodies, man.
All right, bodies are bodies, but this has not been my body until 4 days ago or whatever the fuck time is.
Yeah, we really haven't shared very much. Go ahead.
Okay.
You can switch behind behind the gravestone. But Tyler, as you switch, the mist
we don't need to roll for this.
Swirl up around you.
We don't need to roll for this.
Can you roll me a d6?
Yeah. That's a 6.
You turn the cloak that you've been given into a dashing kilt. It turns out it is a perfect.
I also have a needle.
Matches your outfit. It all just comes together, and the clasps on the cloak actually allow it to be fashioned in this way, so it will stay and be a functional piece of clothing on an ongoing basis. And your pants, as they come off, can be easily shifted around in size, so you think they will fit Del with all the straps that allowed you to keep them in place on yourself.
Perfect. Great. I've got folded up my pants and still alchemy jug. Place that just in front of Rumple at the door, like I'm not going to go in or anything. I'll cast message to Del as my cantrip and say, hey, there's a pair of pants out at the front for you right by Rumple with the alchemy jug. Say water, and it should pour water. I don't have 100% confidence that something fucky will happen with it, so when you say water, pour it out somewhere else first. Just make sure that water does indeed come out, and then you can use it.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm going away. Like, I cast message again. Don't worry about it. I'm leaving. Count to 60. And I march back to the group.
Okay.
So Tyler leaves, and Del, you get to come down to the front door where Rumple is still standing outside. You can see Rumple through one of the windows.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come and peek at. I am walking the most awkward walking, and I lean out. Thanks for standing guard, Rumple Foreskin. I'm gonna try to fix this.
No problem. Are you okay?
No, just bathroom problems. I wish I was a bone horse.
It is pretty great, except for the centuries of servitude to evil.
Yeah, well, fuck that. That doesn't happen to you anymore.
Yeah, so we'll find a way to make you stop shitting. Don't worry, Ravenloft's awesome.
That would be great. I don't want to be shitting in Ravenloft.
Brad, I think at least 2 of your friends can't shit, so I mean, it's possible.
Maybe that's the next goal, or just to, I don't know. Anyway, we'll have a conversation after I don't smell. Okay.
I can't smell you. I'm full of fire, but go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
You have pants and the jug. Del, what do you do?
I'm going to take everything back to the bathroom, even though it's like it doesn't really matter. It matters to me emotionally. And I look at the jug and I'm like, water.
Can you roll me a d6?
It jumped off and it landed over there, and it is a 1.
It is a 1. Pouring out of the jug comes a wave of mayonnaise. We'll take a commercial break right here.
Look at her face.
Del, mayonnaise has sprayed across the floor of this room. Can you roll me a perception?
Mm-hmm. That is 12.
12. Because this is already spraying mayonnaise onto the floor and you were able to see the bottom of it, that will be enough. You see that there is a small note carved into the bottom of this jug that had not been found previously because it was at a smaller scale when everyone was a doll. And it is a note from... Minty Fresh is the name. Mint He is the first name. Fresh is the last name. Saying, oh man, I absolutely love mayonnaise. I found this jug. It's an alchemy jug, but I want it to just make mayonnaise. I'm about halfway there. I'm going to call this my Alchemayo jug.
I see this note and I just start crying a little bit.
That's a reasonable response.
I'm just gonna start yelling, Rumple Foreskin, I need your help.
Oh, okay, just a second. And Rumple Foreskin just like noses their way through the front door and through the house to find you. Hey.
This jug is supposed to have water and it has mayonnaise.
Wow.
Wow.
I just need to like take a bath or something.
Okay.
What should I do?
Oh, wait, I have an idea that might work. Just a second. And okay. Rumple Foreskin goes and opens the front door and then breathes a little bit of fire on the porch until it just starts to catch flame. And you look over and see the little maintenance robot come out and start spraying it with water. And then Rumple Foreskin takes a few steps and snorts a little fire to start more fire on the ground until Rumple Foreskin leads the robot inside and starts spraying some fire. And it's like, if you just turn him, then the hose will get you.
Oh, you are so smart. All right, I'm going to get naked now and do this. All right.
Okay, do you want me to leave? Tyler was very certain that I'd not see anyone naked.
I don't care. We're best friends.
Okay, cool. I'll keep breathing fire then to make sure the water doesn't run out.
Is there a soap robot?
If only.
Oh, That's not a bad idea. Rumpleforeskin thinks, having heard the voice of New Rogue inside Rumpleforeskin's mind. And Rumpleforeskin takes a piece of like hits the window to the bathroom with their head and takes a shard of glass and smears mayonnaise on it. And then the robot turns and sprays soap onto the glass to try to clean it. And then Rumpleforeskin just starts moving that around you to help you get things like scrubbed in soap.
Oh my God. Thank God for this horse. Yes, we're doing that and getting clean, and then switching to the other pants, and then I'm like, please set these pants on fire.
Oh yeah, no problem. And Rumpleforeskin takes the pants and throws them into the non-functioning toilet, and then just roasts them.
That makes me feel better. Thank you. That's
no problem.
That is my mood. That is mood right there.
Burning pants?
Yeah, in the toilet.
Fair enough. Is there anything we can do to make that better?
Oh, we need to find another house. I can't be in this house anymore, and I just want to sleep. I trust you. Where should we go?
Well, I got some good news, and I got some, like, not so great news.
Let's do bad news, because I'm in that place right now.
Great. All the houses have no furniture in them, so if you found a house with any furniture in it whatsoever, that's probably the best place to sleep.
Oh, what's good? What's good tonight? What's good?
What's good is it'll probably be easy to convince all your insane friends to sleep in the same place, so you'll be safer.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Can I just lean on you while we walk back? Let's just do that.
Do you want to ride?
Yeah.
Hop on, bitch. Let's do this.
Fuck yeah. All right. Back to the spooky graveyard, I guess.
Yes. So as this has all been happening, if we rewind time from the burning pants and mayo spray of this present, New Rogue, you are storming into Chateau Nemesis, determined to convince Shadow Nemesis to come out of the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just guiding Dr. Deputy, though. Come on, bud. Right over here. Right over here. Come on, follow me. Yeah. And we're going to hold tight right here. And I'm right in front of the bathroom door. So it's kind of within earshot of Adam. And I lean down to Dr. Deputy. So, do you want to know something that's really cool about Ezra? Sure. So when you're a cleric and you worship just right, you're granted these powerful spells of divinity. And there's this really special spell that I think you would absolutely love. Do you want to see it, pal?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's called Guiding Bolt. And you know what? You guide this bolt of energy, and it can basically destroy almost any creature that falls within its path.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and even better.
How do I do it?
Well, I guess you got to eat your vegetables.
I can't do that. I'm a doll.
You're right. Okay, it was a turn of phrase.
A turn of phrase?
It's just a silly thing people say. Don't think too much about it. What you should do, though, is think, what purpose do I have beyond myself? And are there any good things I can do today?
Yeah, my purpose is to serve the Black Knight and to kill everything that's different from me and to spread evil through the world. And can I do that today? Ooh, baby, yeah, I'm getting a robot.
Sure, but robots can fall apart. Do you know what can't? Gods.
Oh.
Gods, they can't be disassembled so easily.
So how do I become a god? Can
Well-
you get your god to come close and I'll poke him with the needle?
If only it were so easy. No. You see, Ezra is a god of life. And,
Huh?
well, basically, you can't have death without life.
So Ezra's kind of a god of death. That's why you got spooky murder hands and you killed that bat.
Well, okay, sorta. I'm saying you have one, but you can't have that one without the other.
So we have to have living things so we can kill them for sport.
Or you can have living things and you can kill sometimes, only if need be, in defense, and it will feel even better. Because what's better than just using your anger all the time than using it only at certain moments? Because if you bust murder all the time, well, it's going to feel pretty empty. But if you bust it at the appropriate time and please a god when you do it, well, let me just
please a god with my busting.
Yeah, and you should please a god of life, because
then we don't get bored of the killing. We do it different ways and to different people with like breathers in between.
Exactly. And you know what? If you pray hard enough and you be just enough of a good boy, well, spank some holiness into both of our fannies and guide my bolt. And I shoot my bolt right through a window.
Okay.
Do I hear any of this?
Oh, I'm right outside the
There's a
door.
lot happening.
I'm right outside the door.
Can you roll me a perception, Shadow Nemesis?
Maybe I'm absorbed in my book. Well, perception is 0. That's an 11.
11. I will say he was yelling. So you hear like the last bit, especially the prayer, and then you just hear the blast of magic go off. Guiding Bolt is a spell that requires you to roll to hit.
Yeah.
New Rogue, can you roll me an attack roll to see if you can hit the window?
Yes, I can. I'll add that on to that. So, yep, 17.
17. You blast right out that window perfectly.
That's the power of gods, you little Dr. Deputy!
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Uncle Juice, can you teach me how to pray?
Okay, can I bust out of the bathroom? How close is New Rogue to the door? Can I hit him with the door as I bust open?
Jesus.
So you're trying to knock the door off its hinges into the room.
I would imagine that to get into the bathroom, you open it into the room, like away from the bathroom. So if I kick the door, it should swing out and just like smack whoever is by the door.
I agree with that. Yeah, let's go for it.
Or what do I do?
Roll me in athletics. And
Athletics.
then, New Rogue, if you can roll me a dex saving throw.
Well, that's a 9.
10.
Dr. Deputy also rolls a 10. Sorry, guys. Dr. Deputy also rolls a 10, so the door starts to swing out. But Shadow Nemesis, you couldn't help yourself. What terrible thing did you yell in a villainous voice before you kicked?
I say, like, with my eyes like blazing, I'll be like, enough! And I was hoping to hit him.
Yep, and luckily for New Rogue and Dr. Deputy, they both step back and the door just swings open and punches a hole in the drywall with its knob.
Ooh, that's still effective.
Drywall.
Yeah.
It's like drywall equivalent.
Yeah, just says Home Depot on it. Yeah, it's like nobody really like finished it. All right, so I'm angry because I heard these lies, and I want to go to Dr. Deputy and be like, Dr. Deputy, remember our conversation from before
About who I could kill?
about who you listen to?
I legitimately don't remember.
It was me. You listened to me. That was the thing.
I thought I also listened to Uncle G.
No, the whole thing was you listen to me. You ask me things and you listen to me. That
Okay,
was the
okay.
takeaway.
Hey,
Okay,
you shouldn't yell at him so loudly, or maybe at all, actually, now that I think about it.
New Rogue, I'm going to need some time to talk to Dr. Deputy here. He is my squire, so maybe you could just give us a little space.
Well, I mean, let's put it up to Dr. Deputy. Dr. Deputy?
And
And you
have
both
to
roll me persuasion.
Oh my God.
Shadow Nemesis, what is the last thing you say? Obviously, New Rogue stopping with Dr. Deputy, giving him the choice.
I just look at him and my eyes go like it's like fire, but like black fire. And I'm just like, remember our conversation.
All right, New Rogue, I would say roll persuasion. Shadow Nemesis, I would allow persuasion or intimidation based on what you're doing.
Oh, well, both are 3. So I'm going to intimidate the little guy. Let's intimidate him. All right, I am intimidating at a 14.
I am also a 14.
Whoa!
It's so hard to choose.
And that is the moment when Tyler returns from dropping off the pants. And Tyler, you step into a tense scene where you can see New Rogue on one side of the room looking supportive and Shadow Nemesis on the other side of the room looking furious. And the Dr. Deputy turns around to face you in his toga, just, under a foot tall. And he says,
So which one do I listen to? Scary boss or nice but also evil boss?
and you realize you don't have the context for what's going on, Tyler, but you may be deciding a big part of the future of this little doll. I will take a quick commercial break right here. Tyler, you are staring at the scene and 3 people are looking back at you. What do you say?
Well, given the way Dr. Deputy phrased the question, it makes me think of Ezra, the last words he had for me being like, I don't know how this works with the squire, and I don't know if they can change. So this seems like a pretty good way to test if they can change. Squire himself saying, do I stay with evil master or do I go with good but still kind of evil? Like, that's like a gradient. Like, that's a little bit, we're sliding the scale in the direction that I'm hoping this guy can stick with. So I'll say, again, with like no context of like the weight of this, to just like, he asked me, was like, oh yeah, just go with New Rogue, that guy. And I just point to New Rogue.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Black Knight, I gotta go learn to pray, and then I can use guiding bolts to help you.
Well, what did I just walk in on?
If you go with him, don't bother coming back.
What?
Make your choice now. You either are with me forever, or you're not with me. Choose, and choose wisely.
Wait, Shadow Nemesis, that's perhaps the most evil thing I've ever heard escape
Silence!
your lips.
This is my squire.
No, I will not be silent. You will not turn this young doll towards the wings of evil. He will choose his own path. Evil, good, it will be up to him and him alone.
Can I want to grab Dr. Deputy and run out of the house.
You can try, go for it. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay, that's a 3. Okay, so that is a 12.
And that is a nat 20, fam.
Oh my God.
You reach, and the Dr. Deputy jumps back, and he's like, whoa! Nah! What are you doing?
I'm taking you with me.
But you just said if I don't choose to go with you, I could never go with you again.
Yes, so that's why you have to come with me.
I would like to close the door behind me. I'm standing at the door. I'm just like, I'm just gonna.
You are
close the
leaning
door.
towards the door as the head of a bone horse pokes in, with Dell on their back.
Jesus! Oh, hey, hi.
Hey, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Just Dell and I are here now. What's going on?
And what's happening?
Everyone's against me. That's what's happening. They're trying to take my squire away from me.
No
It's
one's
really real
against you. We're
here.
against evil, and we're trying to make sure that this little doll is not malformed.
I already had a conversation with him. He's not going to do anything unless I say so.
All right, you know what? Everybody stop. And we're going to sleep on it. Because the ghost told me bad things are coming, but not tonight. So we should probably get a good sleep. And I bet a good night of sleep will be better for everybody. And then we can talk about this Once everyone is calmed down and is less angry, and if you all don't agree, I'm going to get real mad because I'm in a bad mood.
Well, I'm fine with sleeping on it. I didn't realize the stakes of what I was walking in on here.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm very agreeable. Why are you mad?
I don't ask me. Shadow Nemesis.
Okay.
Well, I'll sleep, but I'm not sleeping near him. And I point at New Rogue.
You're sleeping on opposite ends of the shack. Okay, pick your ends.
I'm going to go to the end that's furthest away from the defecation that's occurred inside of this little shack here. This poop palace. Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm out of here. I want to go bunk with friggin' Denton Arthur. I'm gonna go knock on his door.
I'm gonna grab Shadow Nemesis by the back. No.
Danger sense.
Okay.
What's that? Consequences? Danger sense.
Del.
Yeah.
You are filled with fury. And as you're filled with fury, seeing Shadow Nemesis try to leave, you reach out and the mists swirl around you.
Cool.
Can you roll me a d6?
Come on, D6. Fuck you. It's a 3. I can't do these. I can't do these, chat.
It's a 3. You reach out and you slip at that last moment as you are about to grab Shadow Nemesis, and you end up shoving that Shadow Nemesis forwards, and Shadow Nemesis falls out a window and escapes cleanly. But Shadow Nemesis, you will take. Del, can you roll me a 1d4?
What the?
You'll immediately sleep it
3.
off.
You will take 4 points of damage as your face and hands are lacerated going through this window. So you make your escape, but instead of stopping you, it seems like Del has given you a hateful shove to hurt you on the way out.
I just look at them, and my eyes kind of like zero in, and these like little like burning dots, and being like, very interesting. You were the last I would have expected from that.
Yeah, I thought Del was the cool friend.
Yes, I thought Del was also the cool friend. Well, I'm going to go to... Sorry, what's that?
That's fine. We're talking over each other, but it's a big moment.
That's okay. Well, you go on.
Oh, you're the best. I was just saying she's a mean friend. Fuck her.
She's mean. Yeah. Hey, I'm talking to myself. Don't give me that look. I'm going to go stay with Denton Arthur because he understands me, not you guys. And
I understand you. Where's he's going?
And I kind of like crawl around the corner like a centipede. So it's like I'm just really close to the wall, like, and I just kind of like, yeah.
I'm gonna get off from Rumble Foreskin, and I'm gonna run after Adam. I don't know if I can run as fast as he can, but I'm gonna do it.
Can you roll me an athletics or an acrobatics?
All right.
And Adam, can you roll me an acrobatics with advantage?
Ooh, okay. Fuck. Acrobatics. Okay, +1. Thank goodness for that advantage. So that is a 12.
Nope, just a 6.
Del, you try to go after him, but he's too fast. He's supernaturally fast, and he can move vertically as well as sideways. It's very hard to catch him once he's got a lead, so he is gone.
Ah! This is the worst. Stupid. Should have been find a town where no enemies are here and there's no one even here. Everybody has a bad time anyway and fights with each other. Kick dirt.
You want the bed, buddy? There's one bed. Do you want the cot? You seem like you could use the cot.
I'm sleeping outside.
What?
I'm going to take the shield off of my back, and I'm going to go find one of the gravestones, and I'm going to lean against it and put the shield over me. I'm just staying here now.
There's a bed in here, Del. You can come in and use the bed.
Yeah, use the bed, bud. We want you to feel better.
No, I feel bad. I upset Shadow Nemesis. I didn't mean to. I wanted everyone to stick together.
That's not hard. No, I know.
He's kind of a psychopath.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to push him through a window.
Yeah, that wasn't great, but like, there's no way he can really think that that's like the core of who you are based on the history of what you've done.
I can try and call him back, or maybe even try to trick him if you think it's really bad.
I don't know.
I don't know if tricking would work.
And I mean, he kind of has goldfish brain, so I think he could just assume that is all of me, no matter how many times I've helped him. So I don't know.
What do I do?
Hey, little guy, how about you get your first lesson in prayer?
Okay.
All right, here, I'm going to take him to a corner. Are there any candles around this joint that I can see?
Roll me a
Ryan?
perception.
That is a 7.
A 7. You find the very worn down, used like quarter of an inch of a candle. You might get 5 minutes out of this thing.
Okay, well, that's good enough. I'm going to basically sacred flame all over this thing, please. And then I do it, and then I place it down. I'm like, come on, little guy. It's time for your instruction in walking a new path.
Oh, wow.
And we both kneel down, and I'm like,
I was going to say, while this happens, because I do need to know what everybody else is doing, then we'll go through these. Tyler and Del, Dr. Deputy has just been taken away to go learn to pray. You two are still left exactly where you were in the conversation.
I'm going to try to cast message on Shadow Nemesis, hoping he's not 120 feet away yet.
Shadow Nemesis, roll me an athletics. Oh, wait, what did you roll with your advantage roll? It was like 17.
I think I said 12.
12. Oh, 12. Yeah, that makes sense. Can you roll me an Arcana, Tyler? The difficulty will be 12.
Well, it's bad that I rolled a 2. I'm going to use my inspiration.
And thus your perspiration. Please roll me a d6.
So I'm
getting
down
sweaty.
to zero inspiration, but 1 perspiration remaining. Sweat equals 1. Thank you. Okay. And this was a d6, you say?
This will be a d6 to find out if it's inspiration or perspiration that gets used.
So that's a 4.
Or you're using your inspiration. Go right ahead.
Okay. So I had a 2 on the first roll. This is the second one with advantage. 19 plus things.
Yeah, you get him. He's still definitely within range.
Great. And I cast it out and I say, Adam, it's Tyler. Please come back. The only way we're going to get through this as a group is if we talk to each other. Please stop running from us. We love you. Come back.
I choose not to answer.
I turn to Del and say, he's not answering. I know that spell worked. He's not answering. I tried my usual thing of like just being nice or whatever. Should I try something fucked up? I don't know what works on this guy anymore. He's like, I don't know him anymore.
You know what, Tyler? This is a fucked up night. Let's be fucked up. And I'm going to cast and use my bardic inspiration that I have saved. The tale of the, ghost story.
Squirrel?
The tale of the clever animal, the squirrel that says chitter chitter. I point to Tyler and Tyler understands.
I was going to say, to cast that spell, you are required to make a squirrel sound for us, Del.
Yeah. So it comes out and I look at Tyler and I'm like, be the squirrel. Cheep, 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 cheep.
And I don't understand, but
you feel the magic overtake you.
yeah. So I assume I need to respond in kind. Just cheap, 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 cheap. Yep. Okay. And
Yeah,
then
that makes you real charming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the way he said that was shockingly cute, Del. Like you're
Yeah.
almost even Rumpelstiltskin goes, whoa.
You're so cute.
And I wish to cast message again to Adam.
You do so.
If I'm able to. Okay. And now, if I remember correctly, way back in the Skinless Caves, we heard Shadow Master's voice because we spoke with him internally.
Correct.
So through message, I'm going to do my best Shadow Master impression, and as Shadow Master, tell Adam to turn back and come talk to us. So I'm going to say,
Adam, I think we should turn back and talk to our friends.
What? Really? But I thought you said that we should just get out of here.
Wait, who are you talking to?
Casting message again.
What I meant to say is, why are you still talking? You should.
Actually, I can't hear what you're saying. Sorry, that's me being too.
No, this is actually, we are in a weird circumstance where you can message and Adam can hear you, but Shadow Master can't. But Shadow Master can hear Adam responding out loud, so he can only hear what Adam's saying.
And I can't hear Shadow Master.
Correct.
So I was about to.
They'd step on each other. If you would have sent another one not hearing Shadow Master, that's fine. If you just send
I
one.
I would. Yeah.
What are you
I would
sending?
send another. Yeah. And say.
I think we should turn back. I think we need these people. I think they are important to us, and they have Dr. Deputy.
But you just said that Dell was the bad friend.
Yeah, Dell is the bad friend.
And I guess hearing him say that as a response to message, I guess
you
message
respond
again.
to that. Yeah.
And say,
maybe if we talk to each other, we can become good friends again.
I'm on a roof at this point, just stopping and just being like, "Oh, Shadow Master, just give it to me straight. Am I? What do you want me to do? I thought we were going to go out and look for some brains in the field. What do you want me to do?"
Message.
I want to eat brains in the field.
If he says I want to eat brains in the field, over that, just garbled again is an impression of him just saying,
"Turn back and go back to your friends."
I feel like I need to roll something here.
Absolutely. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw? Tyler, can you roll me a performance?
Does the squirrel give me a buff?
Yes. So you
performance?
get, if you make an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma check, you automatically add D6 to it.
Okay, so this was, you said performance?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm adding D6 to that. Okay.
Come on, Tyler.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Well, my wisdom is 0, so I rolled 11.
Altogether, I rolled a 19.
A 19. You have this brief moment, Shadow Nemesis, where you're not sure what to do, and you realize Shadow Master clearly so hungry that he's stumbling over his words and sounds very garbled. But even he, in this time of starvation, thinks you should turn back and talk to your friends. And that's when you turn around on the rooftop, and instead of seeing the town as you would expect, you turn around and see the most beautiful demoness you've ever seen in your whole life, standing just a few feet away. And she says, "Oh, aren't you delicious?" And that's the end of our episode.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Toronto time. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So, catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dmitry Taras. And our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too!
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: Christopher Little, George Dolby, Richard Cranium, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Logan, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Glitch Trick, Flynn1138, Alarain Okapi, Schrodinger's Pepper, Guy Edwards, Madre de Gatos, Lady Maiden, Garbo Ape, Locke, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dagger Rain, Rob L, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Nomad, the wise paladin of the Badlands, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky. Lael, Shulzari, Gus Schreider, The Long Family, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Alex Parr, Old Man Mojo, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumbdumbdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.